Okay, hi my beautiful prescribers to my channel. This is Queen Lioness. I'm going to do a reading on, hold on you guys, Rosemary. Yeah, Rosemary Bly. Okay, now you guys, I have my bowl here. I have my bowl of water. Okay, I'm going to call on her soul to come to the bowl. Okay, you guys, this is going to be very deep, so pay attention. And I'm also asking her, because she showed me before, and if she does show me, I want her, I have the light beside me. I'm going to show you, just give me a minute. Okay. Okay. I have the light, the lamp. Now, nobody's controlling this lamp. Okay? Nobody's controlling this lamp at all. So, I just want to show you around so you guys can see nobody's controlling the lamp. Okay? This reading is on the beautiful Rosemary Bly, disappearance. Now, Rosemary Bly, I am calling your soul to this bowl. Show me your face. Show me your face. If you're here right now, flicker the lights. If you're here right now, flicker the light. Give us a sign. Rosemary's soul has crossed over. I'm calling her to the bowl. And behind her is an older gentleman. And the older gentleman is her father that has also crossed over. Okay. I'm just going to let this burn and get to this. What I'm getting and what I'm seeing. Okay, you guys. Now, if she blinks, if this light bulb blinks, she is coming through and she will actually, the light will flicker. Okay. Also, what happens too when the light flickers, it's also my energy. Sometimes when I get in depth in the reads, my energy becomes even more powerful. Okay. So I can actually break this. This may sound crazy, or it will flicker. Okay. Because of all the emotions that are coming up that I'm about to express and release. Okay. Now, I know you see this stuff in movies, but this stuff happens in real life. I'm not crazy. I'm not delusional. I'm just in tune with my spirituality. Okay. And I'm in tune with my spirit guides, divine source, and my ancestors. So I'm going to leave that light there, and we'll see if we get any movement with the light. It could be my energy or her energy, but I called her soul to the bowl. Okay, let me put the bowl here. Now I want to get into this because they take forever to upload my videos. Her name was Rosemary Bly, and I want to acknowledge her in spirit, and I'm calling her soul and her soul to the bowl. Now, what I see and what I feel, okay, this is going to be kind of long, but if it doesn't post right away, it will post eventually. What I'm seeing here, okay, I'm going to say this first. because this is very important. Hold on. I wrote so many things down because so much was coming to me. She's coming through to psychics. She's coming through to mediums. She's telling her story because of Summer. She's trying to help Summer out. Okay? Now, I already did a read on Summer. I already did that read on Summer. And what I seen in my vision, okay? Where she was located. Was she still alive? You guys, I still don't feel that she has crossed over, okay? So you can believe whatever you want to believe. This is like a shit show out here. People are making money off of this. I also see, I'm going to get back to Rosemary Bly, but I also see, oh my God, I also see just a whole shit show. People making money off of this. I mean, it's just crazy what's going on. Yeah. Okay. But anyways, let me get to the point here. I actually just burned my dress under this, but it's okay. It's materialistic. But I see people making money. I see a famous producer in the Hollywood industry thinking about making a movie on this. There will be a movie on this, on Rosemary and Summer Wells, okay? But they're gonna add their own twist to this movie. And I see two older gentlemen talking about the movie that they're going to produce, okay? But let me get to this, okay? I want to say this before I even get to her read here. Generational energetic trauma, okay? Because this is what we're dealing with. We're dealing with generational energetic trauma. Trauma or ancestor trauma. Wounding and negative patterns that pass from generation to generation. From tragic events that happen in the past generation, but they still heavily affect the current generation, okay? Okay, so, like I said, generational energetic trauma. This is what's going on in their family. It's the trauma, I'm going to repeat this. The trauma or ancestors' trauma, wounding, and negative patterns that passes from generation to generation from traumatic events that happen in the past generation, but still heavily affected in the current generation. And this also trauma I see with Rosemary Bly's children, and I also see with Candace and Don's sons. And I'm gonna say this, you guys, this happens with a lot of people. It's called generational energetic trauma, okay? And this is what's going on with their family, and it will continue to go on until somebody breaks this generational energetic trauma. And the trauma that I'm seeing here is physical, sexual, and emotional, okay? Now, let me get to the point. Okay, I have the cards out here I pulled, and then I also was hearing she was coming through, okay? She was coming through with her grandfather. The grandfather is coming through with her, okay? He's definitely coming through with her. Okay, I'm going to say that. Just give me a minute. Okay, let me go on. Okay, what I see here is the grandmom does know something, you guys. Oh, let me say this, alleged purposes, okay? This read is for alleged purposes. Let me emphasize that. The grandmom knows something. The grandfather is coming through. There's something with the property, you guys. There's some information about the property. I need to, whoever out here is investigating the case, find out how the grandfather was able to get this property. Now, on this property, I feel heaviness. So if they do send a psychic or medium onto this property, they will be spiritually attacked, okay? Because the things that happen on this property, the energy is still there, okay? So if you go on this property, you are a psychic or a medium, you will be attacked. Psychic attack will happen, okay? Because you actually have to go onto the land to actually feel what was taking place. And what happens is there's dark energy on this property, so they will attack you, okay? We call that a physical, a psychic attack, okay? So the grandma knows something. The grandfather is coming through with Rosemary Bly, okay? They both have crossed over. Now, when Rosemary was here, she was struggling financially, you guys. She was trying to hold her marriage together, okay? This marriage was a very toxic marriage, okay? There was physical abuse, emotional abuse, and I also feel sexual abuse, okay? For alleged purposes. And also, I want to say something else too. To understand the person that you have, to understand the person, you have to understand their past, okay? So you have to understand their past, and that is with the generational energetic trauma that they have endured, and Candace has endured, and Rosemary Bly has endured, okay? And that trauma came from family members. It came from both parents, okay? Alleged purposes, both parents. So both parents hold responsibility for this trauma. I'm just going to say it how I'm going to say it. I'm going to, you know, say it as is. I'm not going to hold nothing back. But for us to understand this, we got to understand the person to understand their past, okay? So I also feel like there was mental health issues, okay? And this is generational mental health issues, okay? And I see it on the mother and father side, okay? I'm trying to explain the generational energetic trauma, okay? This has been passed on for many generations. This is not just started with the grandmom and grandfather, okay? So they also had generational energetic trauma, okay? But let me continue with this. So like I said, Rosemary Bly, I did call her to the boat earlier before I even got on here too, you guys. And she spoke from her soul, and her grandfather did come through, okay? And I just started taking notes, okay? And she was struggling financially, okay? there was a back and forth with the relationship. I feel like they were living together, then they would separate. They would live together and then separate. But I feel like Rose was trying to keep this relationship together, okay? They keep interrupting me. But yeah, she was trying to keep this relationship together. There was definitely abuse in the home from the husband, alleged purposes, but there was definitely abuse going on in this home. I see physical, emotional, and sexual, okay? The husband wanted revenge, okay? Also, there was jealousy, okay? And also, Rosemary Bly already was distanced from her family, okay? Because of this generational energetic trauma, which she couldn't even understand at the time, because she was in this trauma. So when you're in this trauma, you can't see that you're actually in the trauma, okay? Because you don't know, because this trauma to her was all she knew. So this was the healthy environment that she thought was healthy, but was not healthy, okay? So like I said, there was jealousy. I feel like there was deceit, okay? Like I said, this rabbit hole is so deep. Like this is like I said, there's gonna be a movie done on this, okay? And the movie is gonna be some fictional, some actual events, and some not, okay? Like I said, I will say this again, the grandma knows something. The grandfather keeps coming through with the property. He knew some information. We need to find out how he got this property, because there's something about this property, okay? How he got this property. I don't know how he got this property, so we might need to look into how did he get this property. Yes, she was struggling financially. So was her husband at the time. The family was fighting. She felt trapped. She felt trapped like Summer did. Okay? So their lives actually mirrored each other. Okay? And this is why she's trying to help her niece on the other side. Okay? Because it was like their life was mirroring each other. Now, okay, there was rumors that were spread about her running away, and I'm going to tell you this, it is a lie. She did not run away, you guys. She did not run away. What happened was, okay, prior to her passing over, she wanted to make peace with her husband, okay? But what happened was, I don't know if he was her husband, boyfriend, I don't know. There's so much stuff going out, so I don't know the truth about that. But what I'm being told is she wanted to make peace. But she wanted to make peace, but she also felt trapped, okay? You know how there's a door and you just want to open that door and just run? But she didn't want to run alone. She wanted to run with her kids, okay? Her kids meant everything to her, okay? And she's actually watching over her kids, okay? On the other side. Like I said, there was jealousy, there was trauma, there was secrets. Prior to her disappearance, prior to her disappearance, there was a premeditated for her to be exited out for her to be gone, rid of. And for alleged purposes, the husband did reach out to somebody. Now, the person that he reached out to, you guys, this person, there's 2 males here, because I did pull the male card. There's 2 males. Okay. And what she was telling me, that she was trying to speak her truth, okay? But the rumors around this town was to make it seem like she ran away from her family and her kids. She wouldn't have ran away from her family. I mean, her children, okay? I'm telling you this because I called her soul to the bowl. And she said this. Her kids are her everything. She's watching over them, okay? Now, that was a rumor. That was a lie, okay? Also, there was somebody that the husband knew, the family knows, okay? This masculine, this is not her husband, this is another masculine, okay? He was known to off people, okay? Like a hitman. Like you see in the movies, there's a hitman to off people, okay? And that night, she was actually meeting with this gentleman, but she didn't know this gentleman was going to off. She didn't know the hidden information, and that's why I pulled the moon card, okay? Because she didn't know that that night was going to be her last night, okay? Now, there was something that was put in a drink. This wasn't the first time that this person has done this, okay? But what happened was when they put this thing in her drink, they thought she was just gonna just disappear. Like, not just disappeared, like they wanted her to disappear, but they wanted her to actually die from what they put in her drink. Because I'm feeling her ingesting something, and I'm feeling her like Summer was, the same exact feeling where she's like this and she doesn't know, like she's in her body but she's kind of out of her body, okay? So I don't know what drug it was, okay? I don't know about drugs like that, but she was actually in her physical form, but it was like she split out of the body, okay? Now, when she split, that's when the fear kicked in, okay? This person that she trusted, her husband, okay, and this other man that she met that night, okay, she went out, I guess, for a drink. The husband may have said, you know, let's work things out like he has done in the past. But there was another man there too. But the other man was sent to her before. She actually seen this other man, okay? But she did not know this other man was her husband's friend, okay? This is deep, you guys. All right. So, why she's drugged? Why? It's like she had a split, okay? Her fear kicked in, and she's saying to her husband, why are you doing this? Then when she says this, speaking her truth, okay, when she says this, there is somebody behind her, and this is the man that she met previously, and he was holding conversations with her, okay, to lure her in, okay? Yes, to lure her in, to act like he was interested in her. And the whole time that this man lured her in, he was the husband's friend, and he was a hit man. This man that I'm feeling, the hitman, has done this before. This is not his first time, you guys. I don't see that. I see this man has done this many of times before. Now, I see also a man with military background, like a police officer background. That's all I'm going to say on that, okay? There was money exchange, just like Summer Wiles. This is like a freaking, their life mirrored each other. Summer and Rosemary Blythe life mirrored each other. Now there was money, and the husband said, why isn't she dead already? She should have been dead. And this is when the man came from behind, and she was like, oh shit. But she was still in her body, but it's like she split. And she was like, I'm in big fucking trouble. Okay? Big fucking trouble. Now, she's located in Wisconsin. Her body is located in Wisconsin. Okay? Her body is there. It's in a body of water. I'm seeing water. I see like not a big body of water, but a small body of water. Okay, I just see waves. Okay. Now, there's mental illness. Okay, mental illness through generations. Okay. Summer's mom, Candace, has a mental illness. Okay. All right. Now, I don't know if they need to go back to their school, childhood upbringing, and talk to people that actually knew about their upbringing, because there is answers there too. But like I said, she has crossed over, you guys. She's at peace. She just wants justice for her, and she wants justice for her niece, Summer. Okay. And I'm going to say this because this is what I was getting. They're showing me that the husband wanted more than Rose. And what I mean wanted more than Rose is the children. Okay, so like I seen somebody saying there was a court case, because the court case came up, but the kids were worth more to him than Rose. She was the ultimate sacrifice, okay, for him to keep her children, for him to keep the children. She had to go. She was a liability. She was a definitely liability. Now, the Wheel of Fortune, this was already her fate, you guys. This was her fate. Okay. When she was drugged, she didn't know. She actually said, she was speaking her truth. She said why she couldn't believe that her husband was capable of doing this, okay, of making this decision. But this decision was already premeditated before she was actually murdered. She's in a body of water in Wisconsin, okay? Now, I seen a video of an investigator, I'm not going to say his name, to figure out where the body of water is actually located. But the town looked very small. So I was also told that there was a search that was done in bodies of water. This body of water, you guys, is not a big body of water that I'm seeing. It's a small body of water, okay? Now, that is where they're going to find her body. It's not under cement, you guys, okay? people that are saying that are on drugs, you know. And sometimes when you're on drugs, there's some truth to it, okay, and then there's not some truth to it. And the truth that I'm seeing is she's not under a slab of cement. It's actually a body of water that she's under, okay. So if Adventures with a Purpose wants to go find her, go to the town of Wisconsin where she has disappeared and look in every body of water in that surrounding area, because that is where you're going to find whatever is left of Rosemary Bly. But I'm going to say this, that she's at peace. She is at peace, but she wants justice for her, and she wants justice for her niece, okay? Yes, the drink that was put in, I had the same feeling when I did Summers. So I'm feeling like it's a, because I don't know much about drugs, but I'm feeling like it's a, some kind of hallucinating, like something where like you're in your body, but you actually split from your body. And they thought that when they gave it to her, because they have done this before, and the person that they've done this before actually died when they put this in their drink, but for some reason she wouldn't die, okay. And the husband was like, why isn't she dead? Okay, so this was a premeditated murder, okay. This masculine that I'm picking up on has military background. He is known to be paid for hire. Paid for hire killing somebody, okay. Yes, he has done this before, and people know of this man, and they know he is paid for hire to kill. But what I can't get my head around, and when I called her to the bowl earlier, okay, and when she keeps coming to me, she's coming to psychics, she's coming to mediums, and I'm asking her, okay, if they were struggling financially, listen to this. If you were struggling financially, how did the husband get money to pay this man to off Rosemary Bly? Where is this money coming from? Where the fuck is this money coming from? You have to ask yourself that. Where is this money coming from? Then the husband, 33 on the clock. Where did a husband get this money? They're struggling financially. And then he hires a hitman. There's money exchange. Just like Summer Wells, there's money exchange with both cases. They mirror each other. She feels trapped. I see a door, you guys. I see her drinking. I see a door. She tries to open the door, but she can't get through the door, because already then she's already like this, and she's already split from her body. Okay? But I'm telling you, like she told me, there's something. The grandfather is coming through with the property. He knew some information. There was illegal activity on this property for years. 4 years. This is before the disappearance of Rosemary Bly, and she knew this, okay? And so did Candace know this, so did Dawn know this, and so did the grandma knows this. But the grandma doesn't want nothing, she don't even want to be involved in this, because she knows there is a man out here that will take her life if she speaks. Okay, that's why she moved herself off the property. And this man that I'm feeling the energy from, you guys, this man is, he's soulless. He's soulless. If you tell this man to go kill somebody for $500, $600, he'll do it. This is not the first time he took a life. But her body is in Wisconsin. Her body is in water. Water. W-A-T-E-R. Water. A body of water. I'm seeing it. It's not a big body of water. It's a small body of water. Okay? She's not under the ground in cement like people are saying. She's in a body of water. Okay? This is where her body was disposed of. Now I'm seeing military officer. That's all I'm going to say on this, okay? This person is from Tennessee. He's not from Wisconsin. But her husband and him are the one that orchestrated the murder of Rosemary Bly. Now, Rosemary Bly's baby father, husband, whoever he was to her, tried to act like now he's living a righteous life. But he thinks about the memories that they shared. He also trying to make himself out to be like he's innocent. This man is not innocent. This man is guilty. And he will be judged, okay? Every day he has to live with it, knowing for alleged purposes that he murdered Rosemary Bly. And that he hired a hitman from Tennessee. This man is not from Wisconsin. He was from Tennessee to murder her. Okay, this was premeditated, pre-planned. I don't give a fuck what you gotta say. This is what I'm seeing. This is what I was told when I called her soul to the bowl. The grandfather is right beside her. Now, as far as the grandfather and the abuse in the home, I don't have to speak on that. You guys already know the answers to that. Okay? Because like I said, the generational energetic trauma. So you can take that for what that is. Okay? And we know the mother left the house for another woman. Okay? Her body is in a body of water in Wisconsin. That is where you will find Rosemary Bly. And we need to find her body so we can give her peace. But she is not going to stop until Summer Well is found. That's all I'm going to say on that. She will come through to many of us. Okay? Psychic and mediums. She's coming through. She wants to talk. She wants to help her niece. So if you are psychic and if you're a medium out here and you are feeling her energy and she's trying to come through to you, do not deny her. Okay? Speak to her. Okay? And she will give you the answers that we are all looking for. Okay? But she wants peace for her and her niece. And I see a famous movie producer talking about a movie. There will be a movie about this. Okay? And like I said, to understand the person, you have to understand their past. Okay? So I'm going to end this and I'm going to honor Rosemary Bly. And I know she's at peace because she has crossed over. but she's not at peace because she wants justice for her niece and for herself. Okay? So now the time is off with her death too. The time that they said that she passed was not the time. And I see the body of water, but I see it as frozen body of water. Okay? And not a big body of water. The town is very small, so it can't be that hard to find the body of water. So maybe Adventures with a Purpose can go find the remains, because you're not going to find an actual body. You're going to find remains of the body. Okay? But I'm going to end this, you guys. This is Queen Lioness. This is on Rosemary Bly. I'm just sending out prayers and love and healing and light, you guys. So I'm going to end this, and this is the read that I got on Rosemary Bly, you guys. All right, thank you. Bye.